Hello everybody and welcome back to Sid Meier's Alien Crossfire. When we last left off, we had gone over all the factions of the original 6 and have decided on which one we are going to play as, or which one I am going to play as, which will be the Human Hive. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, here we go.
Learn to overcome the crass demands of flesh and bone, for they warp the matrix through which we perceive the world. Extend your awareness outward, beyond the self of body, to embrace the self of group and the self of humanity. The goals of the group and the greater race are transcendent, and to embrace them is to achieve enlightenment. Chairman Shen Jiyang, Essays on Mind and Matter.
Okay, we have a nice quote from him, I guess. So, with that, we'll go ahead and go, and we'll leave his name the same, because we are Yang. So I'm not going to read these excerpts and stuff like that. If you guys want to pause and look at it, that's fine, or whatever. But here we go. So, I might restart. Not going well. I might restart. It depends. I don't want to be stuck on like a small fucking island or some shit like that. So if I get stuck on an island, I might do a restart. But other than that, looks to be good from where we're at. Let me move something real quick, and there we go. Okay. So here's our basic interface of the game. It should all look pretty familiar. Now down here you get a mini map kind of thing going on. And you get some data and some other crap like that. So, down here we have our units that we started with. So we have a colony pod, which is like your settlers, and you have a scout unit, which is just your basic unit in the game. The very first one. So, that is that. This is kind of what, over here kind of shows what, whatever you have your mouse over, I guess. So it shows you the stats for them. I'll get into what these stats mean more in a bit when I start getting new units and stuff like that. So, around us we have our tiles. So, like, what we're kind of looking for here is rockier tiles like that will give us more minerals. And minerals in this game are like production. More greener tiles give you nutrients, which is your food production, basically. This one right here, this... I guess it's like a stone-ish looking tile. That one's actually a special tile. It gives you bonus minerals, and down here is a bonus food tile, which is pretty good. So we got a decent start here. So we'll go ahead and put our first colony down. We'll just go with default names. Okay. So here's our town menu here. So here we have up here we have how many turns it will take to grow people. And then we have commerce incomes, which we don't have any. This is, I believe, is mostly from trade. Energy and eco damage, which are not causing any eco damage. And then there's three things the bases produce, basically, which are nutrients, which is your food, minerals, which is your production, and energy, which is your commerce. Now, the energy is split, or it can be. You can allocate this how you want. So right now we have 50 of it going to reserve, which means 50% of our energy is coming in as commerce. So like gold that we can spend on stuff. The other 50% of it is going to technology. So like lab production, researching. Then psych, I believe, is to help keep drones down. But we're not going to need any of that, at least yet. So we have base facilities too. So we have our headquarters here and perimeter defense, because every town we have gets a perimeter defense. Fucking cool as shit. So other than that, we can forces supported is another thing down here. When we start building units, they'll stack up there, and once we get so many, we can have so many forces supported, and then once we go over a certain threshold, it will start to drain minerals from the base in order to sustain it. So Down here we can see what unit we're producing. So we're currently making a scout patrol. This is what's set on default on the bases. So it's going to take 0 turns because you get like bonus minerals whenever you found a base. So we get like a little bonus here, and 2 red means we're actually overproducing it by 2, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and make the scout patrol, and what we're actually going to do is queue up some stuff. So we don't have very many options in the beginning of the game. We can build a command nexus, which is a wonder, I guess, in this game, and their secret projects. And we can build this because of the free technology we start out with our guy. So we could build it. We're not going to. It takes too long. So we're going to we're actually going to queue up some scout patrols. I think 2 will be fine, and then we'll go ahead and queue up a colony pod, and then we'll hit OK. So now turns kind of auto go in this game when you've moved your guys and stuff like that. So like down here we're in 2101, and you'll see it kind of turns pretty fast. But we'll go ahead and start exploring, and I'll start showing you stuff when we find stuff. So we'll head up here, follow the river because it kind of works like a road. Okay, so this is the first technology we're gonna kind of go for. So that like this one up here would give us speeders, which means we can make like rovers or like vehicles, I guess, basic vehicles. Down here would get us like network nodes, which would give us research bonuses. Over here would give us like synth metal armor, which would make our units more armored, and we can put it on because you custom build every unit in this game. Like down here would get us better weapons and stuff. But the first thing I like to go for is formers, which are like your workers. They help improve the tiles, or they do improve the tiles. So we'll go ahead and get them first. So, and this isn't looking very good. I hope I'm on a fucking island, because then I'm gonna restart this game.
Production complete.
And I think I am, which makes me angry face. No, I'm not on an island. I got a little bridge here, so we'll go ahead and hopefully this keeps going. Okay, so we can't build a colony pod because we need 2 population, but we're gonna get 2 population really soon. And it looks like there's a dude down here who already has a sea rover. How he got it beats fucking me. Fucking AI cheating. Probably found actually that's probably university. So university has tech bonuses. So another thing to note is like right here in this square is xenofungus. So xenofungus holds sometimes xeno life forms, or like mine worms and stuff. So you have to be kind of careful of it. It's a pain in the ass to move through. As demonstrated, if you look, you'll say distance is 1. So like that's 2, and that's 3. If you go here, it's 1, but as soon as you hit the xenofungus, it goes to 4. So it takes 4 turns to move through that crap. So it sucks. So just keep going. Yep, this is the university. So this is our first contact. And here we go. So Zakharov, yes, main screen. Familiar face. I am Provost Zakharov of the university, offering greetings. Word of your accomplishments has spread since the time of planetfall, the whole few years we've been here. Okay. You may be aware that I plan to pursue pure research unfettered by outside motives and meddling. Do not attempt to interfere. Okay, so the first thing he's doing is telling me that I should hand over my Doctrine of Loyalty, which is the technology that gives me the perimeter defense and the ability to build that secret project. It is my starting technology, I guess, as the human hive, and something I'm not going to fucking give up. At least maybe not so easily. Actually, I want to build this secret wonder, so I don't want people having access to it. So I'm going to tell him, I'm going to laugh at his face and tell him that he should ask the UN to invoke sanctions. Ha ha ha. That's what a good dictator would do. I don't really care. No, I don't have any further business with you. Yang out. So we're going to delay that colony pod again by 1.
Planet's atmosphere, though a gasping death to humans and most animals, is paradise for earth plants. The high nitrate content of the soil and the rich yellow sunlight bring an abundant harvest, wherever adjustments can be made for the unusual soil conditions. Lady Deidre Sky.
Alright, so we got our first
Comparative biology
technology.
of planet.
And every technology has quotes. I don't think I'll listen to all of them, but there's some. So this gives us our formers. It allows us to build another secret project, which is the weather paradigm, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and get land speeders. So this is our first technology we discovered in 2112. The first technology discovered was in 2106 by the university, of course. Always going to be the university. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and change what we're building, because we're going to build a former. We're actually going to build 2 formers. So, and down here you can see we can only support 2 units. So since we have the colony pod out to 3rd, it's draining 1 mineral from our base. But as soon as we get rid of it by building a base, it'll free that back up. So let's see. I'm actually going to go. So with Chairman Yang here, Shinji Yang, it's a pretty good idea to kind of base up and base spam everywhere. So what I'm probably going to do is build my bases 3 apart. So like this is the area a base covers and it never grows. That's what it always is. So I'm probably going to build about three apart, maybe 4 at times. And I'm going to kind of base up here and kind of go like that. So I'm going to go ahead, I guess, go up here and no, it'd be good to go here. I think I'll go here. It's not a bad spot, because that'll give me access to that if I wanted to work that tile with this base. Though I'm not going to get that as access. Yeah, I don't want to miss that tile, so I think I'll actually go there. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and build our second base. So we'll go ahead and let it build a unit to defend it, and then we'll queue up some formers. Start building some formers out here. So, what we got here? So one of the other reasons I like to build them 3 apart is because when you connect them with roads, 3 apart is enough for infantry units to get there in 1 turn. So like this guy here, if I was at the hive here and my second base here was being attacked, I could in 1 turn move infantry from the hive to the tower there. So that's another reason to kind of have that. So this is kind of a landmark here, the Sunny Mesa. Probably build some bases on it. Some bases. It'll be cool. Alright, so our first former's out. And so what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna start improving tiles. Now there's a few different terraforms you can do. So let's talk about a few of them. So let's see, terraforming. So there's a lot of stuff we can make here, as to your basic roads. To so like with some of the things we'll be making here right now is going to be mines. So mines will be built on rocky squares, and that's basically it. So they'll improve our minerals, which is cool. Sorry. The other thing we'll be building is thermal boreholes, which are pretty cool. +6 minerals and energy, but we won't be able to build them for a while as a prereq. The main thing we'll be building here is not farms, forests. So whereas mines and like boreholes cause eco damage, which can cause, I believe, like global warming, maybe, or some other bad eco shit. Forests don't cause any eco damage, and they actually can spread on their own. So forest will give us it'll give us a balance of nutrients, minerals, and energy from the tile. So I think it just gives 1. With further upgrades or infrastructure you can make, you can get up to like 2, maybe 3. I'm not too sure. So we'll be building a lot of forests, and on rocky areas we'll be building mines. So. I don't think I need to run roads through the forests like I want to on mines, but I'm not too sure I'll do it anyways. So we're going to go here and just kind of move along here. And Shift F, build a forest. I'm going to try to avoid this xenofungus, but I think this guy might get stuck in there. Yep. Alright, so here you have an enemy life form, and this is a mineworm here. So we'll go ahead and attack it, and when we attack we'll get odds. So we have 3 to 2 odds. Down here you can see the stats of our guys. When you fight mind worms, or at least psychic units, which so far all I know are mind worms, there might be other psychic units, you fight with your psi rating. So every unit has psi rating. So like your armor and your attack become useless. So it's all just about a psi combat basically. So apparently we have a 3 psi rating, which is I don't know why my fresh humans here have a better psychic attack than mind worms, but I guess this is how the game plays. So we'll go ahead and attack. So we won, which is cool.
Once a man has changed the relationship between himself and his environment.
And let's see, the next technology I think I'm going to go for is biogenetics, because that will give me recycling tanks, which will give me, I think, bonus nutrients when they're built in a town. So our dude's hurt, but he won, which is cool. And when you go on the offensive like that and attack mind worms and kill them, you get bonus energy for doing so. So the Gaians were the first ones to research a technology called the secrets of the human brain, which will give them a free tech, which is there.
Terraform complete.
So it looks like I am kind of on an island here, but it's not a bad size. I'm okay with this. All right, so we have 2 formers out here. And now we're actually going to start producing more colony pods. But we're going to make another change here. And what we're going to do is, thanks to our starting technology, we can switch our politics over here to a police state. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And what that'll do is it'll give us 2 support, 2 police, and -2 to our efficiency. So with less efficiency, we're going to get, or I think it's going to increase the cost of which we can rush things. I believe that's what efficiency does. But we'll get 2 support, which means we can have additional units supported at our base. Actually have 2 units supported at our base, which means we can have 4 units supported for free. And it'll also give us more police, which we can assign more people as military in order to suppress drone riots and stuff like that, which we're not going to have a problem with for a bit. I don't think anyways. So let's go ahead and go there. We'll have to pay in order to reform, which is fine. So now you can see all my units are supported, and my mineral production here is at max again. And this base is actually pretty good. I like it. It's not a bad starting spot here. I think we're going to need to get some C units though, because we're kind of on a small little island here. But we'll have plenty. We'll have quite a bit of room. So, how are all these tiles? It's a good tile. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move him down here and start terraforming. And this guy's done, so we'll go ahead and move there. So, there's actually not much for these guys to do. I guess they can kind of just return to base.
Production complete.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and build that up.
Terraform complete. Production complete.
Alright, so I think for this next colony pod, I'm going to start building some more coastal stuff. So I think I might build the next one down here, and then build one there. Yeah, let's go down there. And move up there.
Terraform complete.
Alright, so we got biogenetics, we got recycling tanks now. We'll have to build those in our towns though, but so we're going to go for Doctrine and Flexibility next, which will give us the ability to build C units, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to have him build one more former and then build a recycling tank. And down here, I'm just going to have him keep producing colony pods. That'll be my main expansion base there. I think so.
Terraform complete.
Go ahead and build a base here. And I think I'll actually put those scout guys in here. So I'm going to change up from the starting one, and I'll build a former and cube recycling, and that'll be good. So like you can go there, and you actually we'll just have you wait there. I think that's where I'm gonna build my next one. Because I go 1, 2, yeah, we'll go ahead and wait there. Build that.
Complete.
And I think this is rocky. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to build a mine here, which is fine, I think, right? No, yeah, I have to build a mine. Zoom to base. Okay. Ooh, so I can't build another colony pod here. Shady. We'll change it over to recycling tanks. You can build colony pods though. That'll be sweet. You can build colony pods. You got a lot of nutrients coming in. You not so much. You have a lot of production though. Okay.
Production
Here.
complete.
And we can build. Let's start building some roads. Have you hold.
Terraform
There.
complete.
And you can hold that. So as you can see, our awesome team of farmers here will start going around and terraforming everything.
Terraform complete.
And that was a forest expanding. So we built our first base facility, which is I guess these recycling tanks here. And from there, let's see, what do we want to build? You know, this is a pretty good base when it comes to mineral production. 6 is pretty good for the starting game. You know, I think I'll build a secret project, Command Nexus. So the Command Nexus is a wonder or a secret project that will put a command center at every one of my bases. And what a command center does is it repairs damaged ground units quickly, and ground units built there receive 2 morale upgrades. So, which is pretty cool. So a morale upgrade, a unit receives a 12.5% combat bonus for each morale level. So make our guys pretty fucking good at combat.
Project
I like that.
initiated.
I like that a lot. But I think we will go ahead and end here, and in the next video we will pick up and continue on. So I will see you guys then.